I have left the dark desert of my past to walk now in the light of Obolus. Chen.
Anti-mage.
I am Lich.
Alright, so this is going to be a different type of video because I'm not the one who's playing on it. I had permission from my friend Messiah to, watch him play. People have been asking me for a jungle game, and I can jungle in this game, but not at the badassery that Chen is. Chen is like a super high difficulty character in the game, and perhaps one of the most overpowered in the game. Like, he's too powerful. He's really strong. He can jungle without any items. So he can buy off wards or items, potions, whatever for his teammates. He's basically, a free 600 gold for your team to go from the start. And Chen has an awesome ability on his E. So I don't want to spoil it yet. You'll be able to see it in action soon. So what he's doing right now is making sure the enemy team don't waltz in and just ward or block off his minion camps. Because if something's on top of the minion camp or has vision of it, the minions will not spawn on top of it, therefore screwing them out of a camp for the first minute. And if there's a ward on it, well, for 6 minutes until that ward is killed. So he's just waiting around for the enemy to come in, and if they ward or anything, and they came in, they warded at the cliffside over there, and so he has these sentry wards, which are basically vision wards from League of Legends, except they don't actually provide sight. They provide true sight, meaning they can see stealth characters and stealth items like the ward, but they don't give you vision. So if you want to actually see a large area and see true invisible units there, you put a sentry ward and a regular ward on top of it, or you just walk around until you actually see something stealth. So yeah. Anyways, he got incredibly lucky. The minion camps are completely random at all times, and he started off with the Centaur camp. This is probably one of the best ones to start off with, or probably is the best one. Has an AoE stun, right? So he puts it to kill the minion camp while he goes off and destroys a ward. He doesn't want them to see that he got this lucky. That thing gives him an attack speed buff, aura, and an AoE stun, that thing's already a huge threat. And with it, he's going to gank at level 1. Finish the camp. He's going to loop around and gank him from behind. Alright, so with that said, he's going to go kill these guys. They're pretty much trapped, especially since Nature's Prophet has, a queue that surrounds them with trees. They're immobilized in there. They can destroy it with certain abilities or items or whatever, but in most cases a pretty powerful CC and can be very, very versatile. So Slardar kind of does something stupid. Like, his teammate died and he thought he can get a cheap kill on Chen. Nope. Instead he gets killed too. They trap him again with trees, and he makes sure to block his path slightly with Centaur. So now Messiah goes back to jungling as Chen. That ability that takes over minions has another function, and you're going to get to see it very soon. He puts down a sentry ward to him, so he can try to take down that other vision ward that's up there. But Line is hanging around there. He got an invisibility rune. Visibility rune. Yeah, sorry for messing with speech. They could see him though, and even though he got hit once, I'm not too sure he realized that they have sentry. He's not really paying attention, so he's gonna get himself destroyed right here. Sodomy. He's about to be, he's almost escaping, but, trees trap him in the little corner. And even with the tangos that he tried to break out, he's about to die. Here you go. Nature's Prophet had no mana and was probably going to get killed if he stuck around. However, the second function of E, if Chen casts it on a teammate, after a certain amount of time, the teammate gets sent back to the fountain. And yes, this can be used to troll your teammates to hell, to hell and back. But you can see the massive uses of that. Nature's Prophet has a built-in teleport. I mean, he's got a teleport like Twisted Fate used to have. So he teleports right back in there and starts ganking that Earthshaker. That's yet another kill for these guys. That's 4 kills for bottom lane and the jungler. Tiger was almost killed, but Tiny gets destroyed by the Death Prophet. Right now they're all scattered. And they're all just trying to, run away. Chen's team, Messiah's team is trying to run away. But he realizes Nature's Prophet was gonna die, so he once more uses his E to, take his ass back home. Meanwhile, the center causes damage. Again, Chen doesn't need anything. He's got a giant beefy got a tank for him. So he's just gonna jungle a little bit more, but he's gonna buy some regeneration for himself. Now here's an important thing to note. Chen, as a jungler, you do not jungle to farm. You jungle to get an advantage and then go use that advantage to rape people. Like, you don't jungle to, like level 5 and 6. You jungle, like for Chen, you jungle when you can and then gank it anytime you can. Like when you have a badass minion. Like this guy. He's got a built-in snare. This troll warlord or whatever it is throws snare, immobilizes them, and therefore, grants Chen more CC. There's 2 more kills for bottom lane and the jungle, and Tiny. Also, this warlord dude also has a cool built-in thing. He gets to summon undead, skeleton things when there's a corpse around there. So more, jungle power, more little creeps to help you out. So here's yet another gank on mid. Tiny starts off with the sun, snare from the warlord, then they chuck him back and he gets picked off. Pew. So there you have it. Like, junglers in Dota are aggressive, they're mobile, and they're just looking to kill you. They're not looking to farm. Some may farm a little more, like the Lifestealer and stuff, but they're trying to kill you most of the times. Now that he's got a rank 3 on his E, he can take control of 2 minions. So now he's got even more power behind him. When you play Chen, you're basically playing StarCraft. You can set controls. You can set control groups. So you press one button, you select a minion. You press another one, you select another one. Press whatever. You can control groups that way. So it's a lot of what's called micromanagement. Chen is like a lot of decisions on the go, especially since it's all based on luck. And he does evolve throughout the game. Like in the beginning, you get big tanking characters. Like right now, you can use it to he uses it to push or distract the enemy minions. Like he's using the giant centaur to keep the minion away from coming back down and stopping the push. Chen is a ganker and a pusher. And he's awesome. He finally obtained his ultimate, and he's gonna get to use it right now. But I might as well explain what it does. It's Wish from Soraka, basically that. Well, Soraka gained her wish from Chen. Use it right now to save his teammate. Stardust is going to get destroyed by the combined force and the Lich ultimate. Bouncing around hits Lion. Lion's going to get eviscerated as well. Ricky is not going to manage to make it out. I should explain the other abilities of Chen. They're pretty much mediocre compared to everything else. W is RNG. It just deals a minimum of damage and a maximum damage, and whatever in between by completely chance. Just pew, shoot something. And this Q is a slow and damage booster, and damage amplifier on the set target. And here, the game is pretty much over because bottom lane and the jungle raped and sodomized everyone because Chen is a priest and that is his job. So the game is over, and there's not much else to say except I hope to one day jungle as Chen myself.
Dire's bottom tower. Dire's bottom. Dire's middle. Dire's middle towers. Dire's bottom tower. Dire's bottom barracks. Dire's bottom barracks. Dire's. Dire's entrance is under. Radiant victory.